What's up, everybody? Had to wait till it said live. But this is another Art of Sound show. This is number 70. Wow. How did we get to number 70? I don't know. We just kept going. I appreciate y'all for watching. These are Art of Sound shows. These are live. I do these every Thursday. But today I had to do it on a Wednesday because tomorrow I can't stream live. I have other things going on, and so I had to move it back this week. So I finally got everything working. I hope everybody can hear me. That's what I've been struggling with for the past few streams. If you guys can come in and let me know if y'all can hear me or not, that will be perfect. So I came up with something working inside of Studio 1.3 and Maschine. And we're just working with something. Maschine as a plugin inside of Studio 1.3. And if you guys are watching, you want to know more about how to work with the Maschine Studio, you can actually visit the website ksound.com/ASU. All right, Art of Sound ASU. That's what it is. Ksound KSOUNDD.com/ASU. And I have several courses on there that you can pick from. And one of them happens to be dedicated to machine people who wants to learn how to work the machine, because that's very important that you know and you learn the workflow of the machine itself, because it wouldn't really make that much sense. I love using the machine in my productions because it just makes my sound more, it enhances my sound, in my opinion, because the machine comes with like tons of sounds, you know what I mean? And I love to get in and tweak things or whatever. So just wanted to make sure you guys can hear me. Let me see if I can unmute. Okay. Now I have something different going on with my mic. I don't know if the volume went up some. I just clicked the button. It could have went up. It could be like a reverb or whatever. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I want to make sure that I have signal back here. Everything is good. I got my other thing going on back here. All right. Looks like my signal's coming in. Just want to make sure I got everything good before I move forward. And then be like 30 minutes of the video only to learn that you guys couldn't hear me in the first place. That would be like crazy, right? But anyway, as you guys know, I am a Logic Pro user. I came from the Logic Pro era into the Studio One era. You know, Studio One is where it's at. If any of you guys know or been on my channel and you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a Logic Pro man, and I've been doing everything in Logic Pro all the way up until this point. Studio One it just makes sense. It makes better sense to me, and I believe I made a great investment when I switched over to Sony Studio One. So without further ado, we're gonna dive into this thing here, and let's get it going. This is what I came up with so far. I hope you guys can hear that. So just a simple bass line, a synth bass line. Let me change that. I think I like that. I think I like that. We're going to go with that. I just have to change my tool. Okay. Got a little froze thing going on here. Okay, there we go. I think editing inside the Studio 1.3 is not that bad. Just move it over, boom, boom, you know, like that. That's it. Let's move that. I thought I moved it over. Oh, I didn't. I have to. There we go. I have to hit Alt in order to move it over. I was like, man, what's going on? All right, so inside the machine, I don't have a second view for this stream. It's just you guys just gotta bear with me. All right, so inside of machine here, I mean Studio One, I have the Synth Master here. It's what I'm using to create the bass line here, and this here is my machine down here, and I have 4 bars here and 4 bars here. So right now everything is syncing perfectly. All right. So let's see if we can find some other sounds. So I love working from the machine and Studio One. I think they are a great pair in my opinion. And I say that because if I need to, like right now, I have one instance of machine, right? But if I need to, at any point after doing what I'm doing, and say, you know what, I think I want to give every pad its own distinction, its own output, I can do that right quick. You know what I mean? Without having to bring in another channel, another instance of machine, and have to do anything up front. You know, it's just a matter of clicking this here, clicking down. No, not down, but clicking like that, like a long press on it, and you have all these other outputs that I can, you know, just like that. I can just go ahead and start giving each pad its own individual outs like that. If I want to, you know what I mean? And then come here and I have to go to I believe I have to go where is it? Yeah, I don't know how to switch that on machine. Oh, okay. So I switch between these two here and go for these different outputs right here and you know assign it to whatever, which is pretty cool. And I was just telling my buddy earlier, like it's just super easy to do stuff inside the Studio One. You just have to, you know, kind of, you know, spend a little time in it to understand it. But it's like once you wrap your hand around your head around this, it's like it's super easy. You know, it's just like any new dog. You gotta learn something, but then once you learn it, you're just like, man, this is easy. I think it's easier than working, you know, in terms of output and multi output. It would be easier than working the Logic, in my opinion. I've been working the Logic forever. In order to do what I just explained, you have to know that you're going to output something in the beginning before you create the instrument track. So that's just one of those things that you got to remember. But anyway, uh, let's see what would happen if I go with that. First of all, I have to come out of here and go to my one shot. Then I'm going to my pattern, and then fixed velocity. So let's save that for something else, I guess. Kind of pan one side off to the left more so. I'm gonna add this clapping here. There we go. Extra hot coming out of here. I don't like being hot, so I kind of bring it down some. Now, if anything, I could do one or two things. I could put a limiter on this channel itself for the entire, Maschine here, or I can add a limiter within Maschine as well. Most of the times, I would probably rather add a limiter to the master bus. I mean, to the master channel in Maschine, because I hate seeing things hit the red. So in order to achieve that, I can go to my library, browse, and go for effects, and then in my well, the first things that pop up would be like, in my case, it'll be -6 dB, 12. I can go for 0 dB and just see what that sounds like. And I want to make sure that this is on my master bus, my master channel. It's very important that you see. That's the thing, when you add your plugins, you got to make sure you pay attention to where you saving this or loading up a plugin, because it's very easy to load up something on a group, a sound, or in this case, I want to add that to the master channel. So I'm gonna go for master output and go back to my browse, and we're gonna load that in there. So now we have a limiter. This is a limiter here, and basically this is what it looks like. It looks like this, and it puts it puts the cursor, or this point on 0. I don't know. I can't really see what I'm doing here. Let me see. If it would, no, it wouldn't let me come out. But usually on the controller itself, you can see, you can see the threshold, where the threshold is on the controller itself. So can't really see the numbers here. I mean, you can only guess on the computer where it is. Okay, that might be 8.8, 0.5, whatever. But I could leave it at 0 for right now. Let's see how that sounds. Okay. Now that limiter is just only inside the Maschine here, but I turned it down. Remember, I turned it down up here, so it's not hitting hard right here in this channel like it could. It's only coming like close to it. So what I'm gonna do is turn up the volume in the Maschine itself. Now, it still is very easy to hit the red, because I only put a limiter in here, but you're gonna probably need a limiter on here. But I would think the best way to do this, I'll just kind of play with my settings. Like, I'll just set it. I'll set my master. I won't have it at 0. I'll kind of bring it down a little bit, just to avoid having 2 limiters here, because I don't need 2 limiters. I just only need 1. And because there's one limiter here inside the Maschine itself, all I have to do is just bring it down some in Studio One, the channel itself. And that's all I have to do. I hate this blue here, so we're gonna change the color. Bam, that's beautiful. All right. I don't like the clap. I think the clap should come in more so in the the meat of the song, I guess. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Studio One, no, not Studio One. You know what? I keep getting confused. I get confused sometimes because this is Machine Studio, and we're working in Studio One. So it's like I get the studio. I'm gonna just call it Machine Studio One. That's what I'm gonna call it. Machine Studio One. It makes it easy for me. That way I don't have to toggle. You guys got any questions? You can ask questions. This is a live stream, so if you're watching this right now, as we speak, this is September 23rd. It is exactly 1:56 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching this video, there is a way to ask me questions live. All you have to do is, if you're on your device, you click downward, or however you have your orientation on your phone, but you click like off to the left, yeah, the left side of your phone, and there should be an icon that says Q&A or something like that. It'll take you to the broadcast where the audience lives, and you can ask me questions live, and I'll see them pop up right here. Many people were successful, but I do know that some people been trying to do that and were unsuccessful. Um, excuse me. Oftentimes, I get questions on the YouTube video itself as I'm streaming live, so I get it more so after the fact. So I'm gonna see if I can go to YouTube now and make sure I'm not getting any questions right there, because I definitely want to answer questions that you guys may have. And I'm going to turn back down, so we're gonna get that. All right, so I'm gonna watch the questions right here. So basically, what I'm saying is, you guys can ask questions anywhere, so it really doesn't matter. Ask questions on the video itself, or the other way. That's cool. All right, so we're building something, sort of say, using Machine Studio One. I came up with a new name, Machine Studio One. um, yeah, because I always get confused about what's what. Machine Studio and then Studio One. Both of them have studio in their name, so it's like, to make it easy on me. Or I could just refer to this as MS1, because you do know it's going to be another one of these. They coming out with another one. I bet you it's going to be a 2, and I'm gonna get that 2. I gotta have it. And then Studio One, we already call this S1, S13. That's what we call it for short. Okay, so the clap here, I feel like that's too harsh. I could do a lot with this. I could change the sound, the tone itself inside the Studio One. I mean, Machine. Oh man. Okay, so let me get out of this legacy. Let's go to the sound. Um, I can change the bits. So you hear it a little bit. Now you can hear it. Now I can make Mario Brothers type music, video game music. I can do whatever I want with it, depending on what I'm doing. So at the moment, I don't really care. Well, let's just mute it because I don't feel like going back to the settings or whatever. You guys want to learn how to navigate around the machine? I got you. I got a course available for you on the website, ksound.com/ASU. And it is at a very great price right now. I have 2 hours worth or almost 2 hours worth content just going through Maschine and what it's about, understanding the different parameters of Maschine. And then I take you to me actually making a beat inside a Maschine all the way till the point where I add plugins in here using plugins, because a lot of people would like to know that how can I add plugins, the third party plugins or the plugins that come with Maschine. Because when you buy kits, when you buy Maschine kits, they come with plugins as well. Some of them do. And it will be a great thing to be able to. Well, I know Complete comes with a bunch of plugins you can use in here. So I'm EQing things, I'm compressing things. But the great thing about Maschine is in the sample, when you bring up a new sample, a new sound for each pad, it's like a standalone or automatic compression that comes in there. Like each sample comes with the ability to pitch, compress. You can change low low filter, high filter settings. Um, what else? You can also let me pick some. You can so that's a sample. You can change it to one shot AHD or ADSR. You can change the how long the decay is, or the sustain, or the release. You change the attack. You can reverse the sound. You know what I mean? You can do some of everything in here, which is pretty cool. That's why I like the Maschine, because it's not only a controller. Like, you can use it as a controller device to control everything in Studio One, but it has its own brain, and you can like really realistically focus. You know, you can focus on something awesome inside Maschine here. So let's get out of this mode. Let's go. So, trying to see if I can go against the grain, but it. So I just input that in. And I can mix that to the left, to the right. So we're gonna go to another clap or something. Basically, what I just did was I found the sound without hitting stop and inserted it on a pad. And as I was recording in, I went ahead and turned the volume down and panned it all at the same time while I was recording. Workflow enhancement right there, guys. Fast, easy once you learn it. And that's why I say you need to visit my website, kside.com/ASU. I will teach you how to navigate around the machine, the basic steps you need to know. And I'll have another course where we just going, you know what I mean? We're going in and I'm showing you some more advanced features and more advanced tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. I've been using the machine since forever. Like I had the MK1, did not go for the MK2, didn't go for the micro because they pretty much were all the same thing. But when they came out with the studio, here we go. We got the studio, all right? The studio has been a great investment. I've been getting a lot of questions. Should I go for it? Should I not? It's really up to you. It depends on you. Totally depends on you. All right, I'm watching these questions, just making sure. All right, so let me see. I'm thinking like how would I want the I think I got it. So thinking about how I want the intro to go. All right, so I think I want the intro to go 4/8. Yeah, a full 8 bars. So we're gonna now we getting into song mode. So now I am all the way up to 16 bars now. Now here's the trick. If you go 16 bars inside the Studio One, this thing right here is going to just loop over and over. It's going to loop the same 4 bars over and over and over. It's going to keep looping. It's going to loop, loop, loop. If you want the machine to go along, you know, changing sounds and introducing new things in different sections of the song, this is where it gets interesting. You can do it one or two ways. You can actually export the sounds out and bring them in and kind of like, you know, structure them how you want to that way. Or you can have machine to go with you in the song. Song mode, more of a linear structure inside the Studio One. And then in the machine, more of a scene structure. It's like, you know, scene 1, scene 2, and then, you know, more like a song mode, setting it up in song mode. So basically what we're going to do next is I'm starting to build a song. So I think what I want to do, I don't want the drums to come in yet. I want them to come in at probably bar 5, I'm thinking. So, okay. So my scene, so I got 4 bars, and I think what I'm going to do is actually double to make it 8. So I'm gonna double the pattern here. Again, I'll show you this in my course. I'm gonna double the pattern. So now it's 8 bars. So it's looping 8 bars. Same thing, 4 plus 4, But I'm going to change up on the 9th bar, starting at the 9th bar. So there's several ways you can do it. Like I can have a pattern. You know what? I think I might do it like that. I can have a pattern of just nothing but that. The 4 bars of that, and then my next 4 bars can be the part where my drums come in. So I'll do it like that, and then the next section, which is 9 through 16, will actually be 8. It's all math. All right, okay, so my scene 1, I'm gonna duplicate that. I'm just trying to think how I want to do this. Okay, so I got 3 different scenes here. So my pad, go back to my scene 1. My scene 1 is going to reflect pad 2, 4 bars silent. And then my scene 2 is going to reflect my pattern 1. I know this is confusing. Again, I explain this in my course. So if you guys want to understand exactly what I'm talking about, you can go to my course, purchase the course. It's get a great discount. 35% off, I believe. You get 35% off when you purchase and share it on Twitter and things like that. All right, so I'm just thinking how I want to set it up. Okay, so then my pad, my scene 3 will be my pattern 1, but I'm gonna duplicate that. Okay, so go back to scene 2. I want to make my scene 2. No, it shouldn't be scene 2. It should be scene 1. Oh, let's do that. Pattern 1, but I want it only 8 bars. And then go back to my scenes and hit all, and everything should be working like I want to. Oh, I think I know. Let's see. Uh-huh. I wonder how that happened. All right. I got it. So you definitely got to know. Okay, my scene 2, I had the wrong. My scene 2 should be pattern. Pattern 2. And my scene 1 should be got it. My scene 2 is gonna be pattern 3. But it wouldn't help if I label everything, right? It's crazy. So my pattern 3, I'm gonna So I'm just gonna build this. And the reason why the numbers sound confusing is because you have to get in and label everything so it corresponds with everything and it makes sense. So I'll just say intro kick because that's what I want to do. I want to enter and then my scene 3 should be yeah. Okay. You got to do this. Like I promise you, it makes better sense once you purchase the machine course. I kind of go more of a simpler concept because I try not to confuse everybody. So it's a little bit broken down in a simpler form in the course. Right now, I'm just trying to set up everything where it makes sense to me. Um, so now my intro should be 4. I'm gonna move that to 4, and then my other thing. And I did it kind of backwards too. So um, make that 8 bar. So now everything should lock in together. Let's make sure we select all. We're gonna take so this is the part where the editing gets a little crucial because instead of because I think what I did was I just created a blank track. And you know what? I can actually create a duplicate of the part I want to add in the first 4 bars and just delete the other. I could do like that. Okay. But I choose to actually I'm gonna go where that's the other thing that sucks about machine being sync with another DAW as a plugin. You don't have all of the functions you need. So I'm gonna add. All right, so I'm gonna take this, copy that, and let's go to. Let's go. Let's undo that. No, let's redo that. I think I did something funky. Okay, so undo that. I'm gonna copy that and move my cursor. Man, cursor don't even work. Okay. All right, so I got it there. So this is what we're going for. Let's go to the beginning. I got that on the wrong. Oh yeah, I got that on the wrong one. Nudge down. No, not nudge. I need to actually move it down. And when it's too small, you can't grab it. So you got to move it down. All right. Now, sounds like what I wanted. That's the first 4 bars. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right. So oftentimes, what I like to do is bounce that in place. The anything I do inside of um other DAW. So that bass line, I think I'm cool with that. I'm gonna relabel that bass synth and bounce that down. Boom. We good. Let's expand that. Yep. Exactly how I want it. I'm gonna chop off this first. Just like that. All right. Music production is one of those things that it can be fun. To me, it's fun, but I like to clean up stuff on the front end before I move further. You know what I mean? I don't like to just go and I'll fix it later. I like everything to line up perfectly when I'm creating, so everything can make sense. And I hate going back. I can't stand it. Going backwards. Everything got to be on point. The only time I'll go back is if I ain't feeling the beat. I'm not feeling the melody, and I'll go back and let me lock my chair in place. I'll go back, you know what I mean, to change something out. That's the only time I'll do something like that, like going backwards, whatever. But I like to move forward and keep it rolling. So this is the basis of what I'm doing. So and I can actually start creating markers here too, arrange markers. And I really don't. I'm gonna focus on this section, and that's one of the things you can do. If I turn on a loop for a certain section in the song, I can, as long as Maschine is selected on all in your scenes, it will play that part. So in this particular instance, I'm gonna select the scene just so I can be precise on what I'm adding. Or so what I want to do is I guess that don't work either. Excuse me. Okay, so I have to actually manually. A lot of things you can do in Maschine, it lets you function, but there's certain things you can't do. So you have to actually. cool. I'm gonna change that little tom sound in the background, kind of. Let's go with that. I can adjust the sound while I record. I'm gonna add that in there too, underneath it. All right, quantize that. I thought that was cool. Let's start staying in place. So we get into the building process. Oh. All right. Let's start building in the next section, I guess. Boom. I think that's wrong though. Okay, I think that's all right. So now we at bar 17, and we introducing more. And I like what the drums doing so far, so I'm gonna duplicate it. Another 8, and I don't really have to worry about it. Just keep going. So now I'm in a different section. Make sure I hit all. Boom. I think I got it. I want to do that. Let's see. The this is one of those. The notes sound like it's clashing, but it's crazy. It's one of them synth notes. I forget what you call them, but it's like they have their own sound. So it sounds like it's clashing, but it's not. I like it. It adds something different to. Because if I go one semitone down, it won't sound right. I can do it like that. And we just going about the creative process. There's no rules to music production. You just put in what sounds good. You know, I don't have any rules. It's just if it fits, if it sounds good, you just add it there. You know, I'm not even second guessing. This is more so like, man, does that sound good? Does that ask what I'm trying to do? Let's bounce that. Let's bounce that. And while I'm not even thinking that much about it. So that's pretty much the workflow of Studio One. I know I haven't built much yet. I spent the whole hour going into the technical aspect, but once you get things rolling, and the reason why I did it or I do these shows like this is because I want y'all to see like the workflow actually. You know what I mean? Like the whole shebang. You know what I mean? I don't have things like I did create something like a more of a something solid of what I want to build off of, but like all of the creative process, y'all get to see like what's going on in the background. So Yeah, that's cool. I like it. That let's see what else. By the way, I'm using the KB331 audio. It's a synth master player. Hmm. Let's try to see if I can match with that note. I'll just do right there. 3, 4. I think what I would do for that is add some effects. Yeah, that's cool. Just like that. Go ahead, save that. Man, it seems like when I get in my when I get deep into creating, I gotta stop. Let's go to the drawing board, see if I have any questions, and I hope that you guys can still hear me. Um, got a question. All right, all right, all right. All right. All right. The Reaper. First of all, I want to say thank you for watching. I usually do these on Thursdays, but today was a little bit different. I know that you've been trying to hit me on the live shows and you finally made it, and I almost missed the question. Cool, I appreciate it. Okay. So he says completely unrelated, but do you have everything going through the inbox? Just asking because I see the Pro 40 under it. I have the Scarlett 18 I-20, which is the USB clone and a Personas audio box. I've been wanting to stream for a while, just unsure how to route it. That's a great question. I'm glad you asked that, and I have no problem with jumping off the subject. It's totally fine. All right. The answer to that question is at the moment, I do not have my Pro 40. I'm not going through my Pro 40 right now. My Pro 40, for some reason, is not synced with Hangouts. Like I could select it, but nothing is going to. It's for some reason, it's nothing. I have to use a third party plugin, which is called Soundflower Blend, Soundflower Bed, Soundflower. I can actually show you that now. And basically, what it is wow. This is what it is, and this is the icon for it. It allows you to it's like what I'm trying to say. It allows your computer to record through it. It's like a mixer inside your computer, and it looks like this. So you can switch between some of the different settings or whatever. But what you have to do is you have to go into your back end of your preference in your audio setup, and you have to change, to SoundCloud device, whatever, or 2 channel. I usually go through the 2 channel. That's how I've been doing it for a while, but I'm not doing that anymore because I'm using my second computer back here in the background, and that's why it took me so long to stream today, because I was trying to figure out a way to do something different. So I have a second computer back here also streaming, and I'm using my duet. I kind of went into a little explanation on my Periscope. You guys follow me at Periscope at KSound, periscope.tv/KSound, KSOUNDD. You guys visit that, follow me, or if you have your device, Android or Apple device, pull up the app, follow me on Periscope. I do a lot of in between stuff, so today I show like my setup, like how what I do, some of the things the ways I go about setting up. This is what I look like on Periscope. Make sure y'all follow me, Kevin Elib, KEVN without the I, ELIB, and it's at KSound. So make sure y'all follow me, because I'll be doing all types of stuff on there. Like, I don't know. It just really depends on how I feel. That's like the in between these sessions. I talk about different things or whatever. I share every once in a while. I upload something to YouTube that I've streamed about on Periscope or whatever. I'll upload it here if I feel like it's cool to share. But that's pretty much you got some nice gear there. The Scarlett. Scarlett is definitely a decent piece. I'll say use your Scarlett, depending on what you're trying to do. Use your Scarlett to when you go and do the hangout, you have to select in the settings, like when you go here. I know it looks weird, but when you go here, you got to actually click on settings and change your mic to the Scarlett, and then your output to wherever you want it to go. So I'm not really sure what your setup is, like, truly, but that's what they would do. If you have any problems with trying to get everything, maybe we could do like a personal hangout, and I can kind of show you, how to get you set up perfectly, no problem. All right, I believe I succeeded my time. And once again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I do these every Thursdays again. Today was a little bit different. Live stream every Thursday. We'll be back here 12 noon next Thursday, hopefully. And this is your boy Elib, doing something, getting it flowing inside the Maschine studio and Studio 1-3. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, y'all. Remember, at the end of the day, music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture. And I gotta go. All right.